Good morning. This is Dr. Stephanie Reed, the founder of Your Healing Place, the author of From Panic to Empowerment books, and your natural health coach. Today I'm coming to you with a tip that I thought was really important. There is a lot of ways in today's society that you can improve upon any aspect of who you are. Become a bodybuilder, you get a trainer. If you want to become a consummate athlete, you would get the resources that you need in that area. If you want to become a professional swimmer, you would get some sort of coaching in that area. But the bottom line is, if you want to be the best that you can be, you need a mentor. And a mentor is like a coach, or someone who knows more about a subject matter than you do. And because they know more than you do, once you bring yourself under them to learn what they know, you can be as good as they are. So the tip for today is really, really important, because I often give an opportunity for any of my viewers to consult with me. But you've gotten a lot of solicitation from professionals or gurus or trainers or coaches to connect with you on a level that's personal so you can be the best that you can be. But here's an interesting thing that I really would like for you to consider. Before you embark on any activity or endeavor that you believe is going to make you the best person that you need to set some ground rules about what your expectation is. What do you expect from this coaching experience? What do you expect from a mentor experience? Have a list of goals set down so you can identify what you want. And so when you actually have that conversation, you can connect with the person and see if there's a good fit. Just because somebody offers you a consultation doesn't mean that they have what you need. So if that's the kind of information you'd like to hear today, then I suggest you stay tuned, because this video is going to be exciting and it's going to tell you all about the consultation process with me. So stay tuned. Hey, it's Dr. Stephanie. I'm back. So, I am the founder of Your Healing Place, a natural wellness practice. I am a natural health coach. I'm also an author and a speaker. My biggest passion is to help clients who seek my help reach their highest potential. And how do I do that? I do that in a lot of different ways, but it's put together in a established program. And the program is called Moving from what? Panic to Empowerment. Panic to Empowerment is the heartbeat of Your Healing Place. Now, the reason why I named my conceptual idea of moving from panic to empowerment is because when a person comes to check out what the natural possibilities are, they're always in a state of panic. And so I cannot help you unless we calm things down and to give you a sense of empowerment. You gain a sense of empowerment by understanding the root cause of your dysfunction, how we're going to move you in a direction that's going to make it better so you can take care of your health and be the captain of your own ship. Now, that's it in a nutshell. It's not complicated, it's not rocket science, but it's a very systematic plan that gets results. And I've actually patented my program called the Results Method. If you want to know more about that, then I suggest you go and check out my website, drstephanieyhp.com, or if you want to know more about my books and my booking engagements and all the other things that I do, go to FromPanicToEmpowerment.com. And that information is going to be at the bottom of this video. And please subscribe, like, and share, because I believe that I will share something that might spark an interest for you, and that might be something that you'd like to share with someone else. So let's get started. Let's talk about this coaching mentor idea. When I started the video, I kind of prefaced it by saying, be clear about what you want to achieve before you connect with a guru. Why? Because that guru, that coach, that mentor is going to try to give you what they want you to have. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. If there is a connection between what they have to offer and it helps you reach the goals that you'd like to achieve. So how do you start with a coaching session with me? Well, the first thing you do is you go and you subscribe to my channel and you book a free 30-minute consult on my website. You book it according to your schedule, and when you book it, please call. If you don't call me during that time, I will call you, but we would have lost maybe 5 or 7 minutes because I'm waiting for you to call. And the reason why I've set that call in place is because two things are happening. Two things should be happening. Number one, I am connecting with you on a very intimate level to listen to your goals and to your desires, to see if what I have to offer suits your needs. Secondly, you should be doing the exact same thing. So when you have your list of goals and expectations and I tell you what I have to offer, you should be able to say, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Or no, she's way off the mark and she can't help me. And we would disconnect the call politely, and it is what it is. So that's tip number one. When you're looking for a mentor or coaching experience, make sure that your expectations are clear. So when the dialogue happens, then you're listening for key terms, key phrases for connecting with what you want to achieve. Secondly, do you know when you listen or have a coaching experience, the coach on the other end is looking to see if you are coachable. Now, when you say that you want support in doing something new, you have to admit that the definition of insanity is doing things your way and expecting a different results. So when you come to a coaching experience, you have to be open enough to acknowledge that what you've done up until this point has gotten you to today. But today you realize I'm missing the mark. And because I'm missing the mark, I need help. And if you believe and truly accept the idea that help can come to you, then you have to be open enough to accept new information and new ideas. I'm not saying to follow someone blindly, but what I am saying is just acknowledge that when you talk to a professional, they know some stuff. Some stuff that they probably studied for years and years and years. They've implemented it. They've seen anecdotal studies and outcomes, and they know what the expectations are. And so if you're only getting your base knowledge from what you Googled or what you read in a magazine, then you're probably not gonna get yourself the results that you think you will. And so just kind of let go and let God, as they say. Allow that professional to kind of pour into you what is going to be good information based on sound research. And then after that, go research it on your own. Let's be honest. In order for you to embrace something new, you have to embody what it means and you have to absorb it within your own consciousness. So that's what I help you to do during my coaching session or that 30-minute mentor experience. Another tip that I'd like for you to consider is that when you are serious about embarking on something really, really pivotal to make a transformational shift in your mind, your body, and your spirit, and I said that order wrong. The true spirit is the order. It should be spirit, mind, and body. Your spirit is the boss. It never lies, and it speaks through your heart, through your emotions. So if you really want to understand what you believe about something, see how it feels in your heart, because that's the true answer. Your mind is going to play tricks with you every which way but Sunday, because your mind has been influenced by a whole bunch of things outside of yourself, and your perspective could have been altered based on circumstances that were a disconnect from your heart. I just said a lot. But that's what I get you to do. I get you to understand that your physical manifestation of dis-ease, disconnect in the word, has everything to do with the incongruency between what you feel to know is correct and what you believe that can be transitional and very unstable. That's when disease comes in. So when you and I talk, I'm going to ask you not only how do you feel physically, but I'm going to see if you and I together can connect the dots between your physical manifestations and your belief systems and your spiritual emotional center. Whoa, she just got deep. Brain explosion. But that's the kind of in-depth information that should be exposed during these free consults. Because then if you can get to that bit of information in the small span of time of 30 minutes, then you probably have embarked on a guru or a mentor or a coach that can help you move from panic to empowerment. So that's what I do. That is my claim to fame. I am known as the empowerment lady, and I am so passionate about moving you from panic to empowerment. So here's one last tip I'd like to leave you with before you disconnect from this video. The next tip is something that you haven't heard before. It's not something that you're used to doing, but it's something critical to your transformation from panic to empowerment, or from weakness to strength, or from being afraid of water to be an Olympic swimmer. There is a segue, and that segue has everything to do with your commitment to change. Now, anytime you call someone and you say, I'd like for you to help me. What can you do for me? How is this going to work? You should also be having in your mind, besides your list of goals and expectations, your level of commitment to a new program. If you agree that a program is right for you, then you must be committed to doing your part. The reason why natural medicine is so impactful in today's society is because it actually helps you work on all of who you are. You are a spirit, a mind, and then a body, in that order, right? And so what happens is you're so used to someone giving you a pill and saying, take this pill, and in 30 days you'll lose 30 pounds, and you don't even have to change your diet. Does that sound realistic to you? Well, it might not, or it may, but here's the problem with that model. Any transformation happens because you actively engage in the transformational process. So you cannot expect to get information from someone and not work the program and then say, oh, that didn't work for me. Well, did it not work for you, or did you not work the plan? Two different concepts. So if you and I decide that I am the natural health coach for you, then we are going to do some work. We are going to explore your emotions. We're going to explore your belief systems. And then we're going to tie your emotional self with your mental self with the dysfunction. And there's a lot of information out there that talks about psychoneuroimmunology, talks about cellular memory. It talks about broken heart syndrome. And these are researched ideas and information that proves definitively that your emotional state will have a direct impact on your physical body. And so my job is to help you connect all of that so you can maximize your healing potential. And that requires some work from you. It requires you to read the From Panic to Empowerment books. It requires you to read in your journal, to write in your journal. It requires you to do your workbook. It requires you to do some lifestyle changes. It requires you to unlearn some bad stuff that you thought was right, but now you realize is wrong because while you were doing it, you weren't getting any results. And there's got to be something different besides what you know. So there's a lot of things you have to do in order to make a shift. But the best part is, if you decide to work with me, I hold your hand every step of the way. The next video that I'm going to put up is actually going to be an interview of one of my clients who's actually working with me, and she agreed to do the interview. We've only been working together for about 6 weeks, and she's seen phenomenal results in her health already. Why? Because she was willing to accept that what she knew up until the point that she knew it was only getting her to a level that she wasn't happy with. And when she sought my help, we put a plan of action for her based on her goals using my program, and she is doing so phenomenally well. I asked her, I said, would you do a video and tell everybody? She says, absolutely. That's the kind of results that you can get if you just settle into the idea that if you have a desire for a coaching experience or a mentor experience, there are some things that you will have to unlearn as you pick up new things, but you will be supported every step of the way. So that is what you can expect if you call me for a 30-minute consult to determine if I'm the right coach for you, and I will determine if you are coachable so we can together move you from panic to empowerment. I hope that was very helpful for you. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, share, send it out to Facebook, Instagram, whatever the case may be. And if you have something you'd like me to talk about, then by all means, write it in the comments and your video will be next. If I actually choose a comment and make a video about it, then I will give you a free gift. And the gift will probably be one of my books or our fabulous Bedazzled Bling from Panic to Empowerment t-shirts. And I will show you a picture of what that t-shirt looks like because we're so proud of them. Until next time, have a fantastic day.